Welcome back to Daggerfall. I'd say it's high time we start working on getting that letter from the Emperor back. Now, off-screen I collected a couple of items that we're going to need for the coming quest. So here's what I got. I got a silver dagger. This is going to be important for something later. I also got a ton of clothing for my character, because you can wear just a ton of different clothing items. Like, there's this dress that you can wear, there's these pants, there's these 2 capes apparently. You can get yourself a bra. In fact, oh my goodness. Pretend you didn't see that. Also, those pants looked really weird. They were like cut off at some point or something. Oh well. So this next quest is actually required, and you have to be level 5 to take it on, so in we go. The quest giver is right here. This is Sindasa. She is the maid of Daggerfall. She has some information for us, but we have to do a little quest for her first. And this quest, on the surface, it looks like you just have to kill a werewolf in some dungeon. And in the original version of Daggerfall, that's all you could do. The original version of this quest, rather. But, I have a mod installed. The guy who is responsible for most of the modding tools and quest fixes in Daggerfall, he decided to overhaul this quest, and I kinda like what he did with it. So, the changes he made: first of all, normally the werewolf would be in a random dungeon in the Daggerfall region, but now it's fixed in Tristor Laboratory on the island of Bethany. How is this a laboratory, though? It's just a tree. So I'm not sure, really, why he decided this quest, of all things, needed an overhaul. Like, I can imagine why. Like, I can imagine if the werewolf was randomly placed in a werewolf den, then there would be some confusion as to, well, which werewolf am I supposed to kill? This one or that one? So, fixing its location is a good thing, in my opinion, but he also added these letters. We are going to pick up these letters. I will show you what they say after I get the other one. These letters open up an alternate path through the quest, which is always interesting, even if it isn't canon. Oh, and sometimes the letters are guarded by wereboars. Yeah, did I mention that Daggerfall not only has werewolves, but wereboars as well? And that wereboar actually managed to hit me. So, if I'm lucky, and I'm not usually lucky, but if I am lucky, then we might actually get infected with lycanthropy, which I do want to show off at some point. Lycanthropy and vampirism are very interesting, even if the limitations that they impose upon the player are a little weird. So, yeah, we'll see if we get infected. In a few days, there should be a cutscene to confirm it if that's what happens. What am I doing? I need to get out of here. I need to find the entrance. Again, it's down here. Now, I kinda sorta have this part of the dungeon memorized, because I've done this path before. So let's see what the letters say. This first letter appears to be written by somebody who was kidnapped and thrown in the dungeon. And this letter says, oh, it seems Sindasa paid a bunch of werewolves to turn him into a lycanthrope just because he broke up with Sindasa's friend. Wow, that Sindasa. She doesn't seem to be very nice now, does she? Let's see, Whiteham. That's a really weird town name. But apparently we should go there for more information. Look at this. There is a town in this game called Newwood Wood. Starting to wonder about these procedurally generated town names. But Whiteham it is. Now we need to go to Whiteham, and we need to ask around about the person mentioned in the letter. And this is going to be a little bit frustrating because you have to, like, keep asking about this person until they tell you, and you can only ask them once per conversation for some reason. It's a weird thing about this game. You can only ask one question per NPC. It's very strange. Arkbury. Okay, let's go. Arkbury. So that didn't take too long after all. So this should be where the person mentioned in the letter is, so we just have to ask. There, that should be the tavern where she's staying. Also, if you keep asking those NPCs, you can actually, like, I didn't know you could do this, but sometimes when you ask NPCs questions, you can get topics added to that list, which I've never seen happen before until I attempted this quest again to see if I had the right file installed, because I almost forgot if I had the file installed or not. Anyhow, this is the tavern. Let's, find the door, please. There's the door. It's always on the edge of the building! So this is the character that we're supposed to find. She is from a witch coven, which is why it gives us this little, it gives us this interface, but we're just supposed to talk to her. So this person is from a witch coven, which are secret cults that you can find around, the Iliac Bay. But their locations are all hidden, and if you do find them, there are services they can do for you, there are quests you can go on, etc. So she wants us to go and get the werewolf and come back with him. Take this special loincloth. It will tame the beast within him. A loincloth? Last time you said it was a battle axe! And I... Oh, this is beautiful. On second thought, why don't I just tag along? I'll hold the loincloth, as it can be a bit tricky to use. Oh my goodness. It's so worth it. Oh, that face! What is that face? Okay. Let's get out of here. To the dungeon, please. Okay. So, I kind of lost myself for a moment there. But, okay. I didn't do a good job explaining that, so... She wants, to come with us to the dungeon. If you had already, done quests for the Witch Coven before, then she will, just give you the item and tell you to use it on the werewolf. But, let's see, where am I going here? But since I haven't done any quests for the Witch Coven on this file, we're gonna have to, help her out. Well, she's gonna help us out. And to do this, we have to strike the werewolf once without killing it. And if I do that with a Daedric Daikatana, then it's probably gonna kill him in one hit. Why aren't I hitting this guy? Okay, you know what? I'll just use a shock spell. There we go, that's better. That's much easier. So that's why I bought the silver dagger. Because if I use the Daedric Daikatana, then what are you doing with the werewolf? Okay, there we go. You just gotta hit him once. There we go. That's one. And she paralyzes him. And eventually... Success! You're cured! Apparently. So now she'll tell us what she knows about the letter, which is the same thing Sindasa would have told us if we just killed the werewolf. So it seems that the Queen of Daggerfall got the letter, found out that it wasn't actually addressed to her, and the witch and the werewolf want us to escort them back to the Witch Coven. That's another advantage of doing this path in the quest, by the way. You get the location of a Witch Coven. Normally, they're very difficult to find, because you have to, oh, that was lucky. Because you have to find them on the map, and they are very difficult to find without their location being pointed out to you. So this is good. We can even do some Witch Coven quests later if you want. And I suppose showing off at least one of them would be nice. So, there it is. It's that black dot on the map. We'll take them over here. Nice place, huh? A whole 1 NPC. Oh, you can't join witch covens, by the way, but you can do quests for them. So, we're here... Oh, okay. There we go. Quest complete. These, the witch covens also offer a service called Daedra Summoning. We'll deal with that later. So now we need to go back to Daggerfall. Oh, what am I doing? I'm a silly goose. I can just teleport. I had my anchor set there. So I'll go ahead and save. This is an old save, we don't need it. Safety save. So after completing that quest, we should probably ask the person who was originally meant to receive the letter, but for some reason going in that room counts as trespassing. I don't really know why, but if you go in that room, then the guards suddenly turn hostile, so we'll just go in and get out very quickly. Alright, pretty much. And for some reason we don't... we could just go and get the Emperor's letter because we know where it is, but no, we actually have to find the person who originally delivered the letter. Let's see. Lysandros' body was not recovered, so he has a monument erected there rather than a true tomb. Huh, that's pretty interesting. Let's see, the Emperor uses this person as his messenger in Daggerfall, so... go to the Masterwing residence in Penbrew. Penbrew. Gotta keep that in mind. So yeah, we have to... oh jeez. Killing these guys doesn't matter, by the way. I mean, we might as well. They want to turn hostile for no reason. Yeah, we might as well. You don't get a bounty or anything for it, so why not, right? But yeah, let's... ouch! That hurt. That really did hurt. Let's re-anchor ourselves. This really is an annoying part of the quest, in my opinion. People... come on, man. Yeah, now you have to get the NPCs to cooperate. I don't know why, but they're being very uncooperative in this particular part of the... oh, here we go. That's fine. And he puts it on our map. So we need to go all the way over there. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Ah. Well, I guess it's worth mentioning that the person we're seeking out is a member of a Knight Order. There are a bunch of other factions that I haven't shown yet. I've shown only the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild, but there are also the Witch Covens, as I mentioned. There's the Temples, there's the Knight Orders, and there's also the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but those are secret guilds. You kind of have to know they exist first, and then you have to get their attention. But yeah, I'll show off all of those guilds at some point. Let's see, am I getting close to it? It's probably a little bit to the south. Yeah. It really is amazing how many guilds and quests you can get from guilds in this game. Like, as I mentioned, even the vampires have their own quests. And there are, of course, randomized quests you can get from the merchants, the nobles. It's really nice. All of them are randomly generated, however, so... yeah, I think I would much prefer static content that's, like, been actually designed. But, you know, these randomized quests, they have their perks. It's amazing that they got it all working and everything. So where is the... is it you? No, it's not you. We have to find the NPC. Jeez, this house is a little... He's probably in the attic. Uh-huh. I also know that that person disemboweled the last person that tried to ambush her. In 3 days, she is due to be at the palace in Wildertown. Okay. So yeah, this is an annoying part of the... Yeah, this is an annoying part of the quest because, you know, you have to actually arrive at the location at a specific time, and if you miss the... person, if she's, like, already gone, then, you know, you failed the quest, and the entire main quest is broken. So, in 3 days... Oh dear, we're gonna have to move it in order to get there in time. That should work. Alright, so we're headed for the palace. Alright, so there's the palace. Hopefully I did not miss the person. We'll have to break in, it seems. Alright, so let's see if the NPC is here. Aha! Perfect! Let's see here. So what we went through all of that to find out was that the throne had actually changed hands between the letter being sent and the letter arriving, which explains the confusion. So yeah. Like, anybody could have figured that out with a little bit of logic, and I didn't set an anchor. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we gotta walk back to Castle Daggerfall just to tell her what anybody could have figured out on their own. I mean, seriously, the reason it never arrived is because, like, the throne had changed hands between sending the letter and the letter arriving. It's not that difficult. Well, at least I don't think it's that difficult now that I know. This time I will set the anchor. To the castle. Ah, now it makes sense. Uriel Septim addressed the message to the Queen of Daggerfall. When he sent it, I was queen. By the time it arrived, my dear Lysandus was dead, and I was queen. There you go! Huh. Yesterday I received a letter from Princess Morgaya of Weyris claiming to know something of the Emperor's letter. Return to me if you find out who's... I already found out who! I already found out who has it! I already did Morgaya's quest! Jeez. See, you know, Daggerfall's storyline is kind of groundbreaking, but it's just so disjointed. It's kind of a mess. Alright, I think I have a way to get Gortwog to turn over that letter. Are you willing to brave the depths of Orsinium to try and retrieve it? I was willing to back when I got the location of the letter from Morgaya, so can we do it now? Let's see. Alright, so you want me to present a letter to Gortwog. What does it say? He won't mind if I read it. So yeah, there's your letter. Alright, let's get out of here. Especially since the enemies are going to kill me now. See you later. Alright, so Orsinium is all the way over here near Wayrest. And the capital is also called Orsinium. It's gonna take quite a while to travel there. Let's go recklessly. Doesn't matter when we arrive. Well, the music is kind of bleak, even though this is apparently orc country. Are there even any NPCs? Can we go in the houses? Well, apparently we can go in the houses, and there are non-orcish people in here. Yeah. So let's go inside the big, scary fortress. And I should probably have a map of this area. In fact, why don't I go grab that real quickly? Alright, this dungeon looks a little complicated, but I think we can handle it. So, as you might expect, Orsinium is full of orcs. And this is where the orcish language skill actually comes in handy, because obviously the dungeon is going to be full of orcs, so, you know, you wouldn't want to tick them off. This one doesn't look hostile. But he does have a bad habit of attacking me from behind. So this is Gortwog. He is the leader of the orcs in the region. The letter is of no value to me anymore because you copied it and distributed it among all the other regions, duh. She may have it, however, my people may not be so lenient towards a Nord wandering the halls of Orsinium. Oh, of course, we have to go and get it. You know, I might kill dozens of your people on my way to getting the letter, Mr. Pelvic Belt Thrust. Jeez. Oh, boy. And I forgot about the orc shamans. Did I mention they have orc shamans? It seems completely uncharacteristic. Orcs are supposed to be the physical fighters. Alright, so is this the dungeon? No, this is not the door we want. We apparently want this door. I'm still going to collect money from the corpses, yes. The good news is, at the end of this quest, we will finally have part of the main quest completed. And backstab! No. Okay, so the game didn't count it as a backstab, but that doesn't mean I won't. Let's see if I remember which way to go myself. Oh! Enemy there! Almost didn't notice. See, in this room, there's a door over here. Let's see, it looks like a one-way path, actually. This is not that bad of a dungeon. Aha! A nice big open room, probably with a bunch of enemies in it. Let's see here. What's down there? Looks like something's down there, but I don't want to find out what. It's probably a death trap. One of the fountains in this room teleports you. Whoa! I forgot about the teleporting fountains. See, there are a couple of interesting things in this dungeon. Apparently there are a bunch of puzzles and stuff, but, you know, I just levitate. I'm not even sure if this is the right way, though. I should probably check on my map. But I'd like to clean out some of the enemies first, though. Alright, let's continue. Let's see, in that big room that I was just in, I need to find my way back to that big room. Oh dear, I seem to have gotten myself lost. So I need to get back to the big room with the fountains in it. I'm clearly not going the correct way, and this map... See, this is how confusing the maps can get. So, let's see... Around here... And then south... It's a freaking maze. Yeah, I went up the wrong staircase. I was on the right track, but you're actually supposed to go up this staircase. Turn here. So maybe this dungeon is more complicated than I thought. This door is locked, so we bash it open. And, ooh, secret door! What's in here? Just another enemy. That door is also a secret door. This does not look like the right way. Oh, it is the right way. We will briefly pass through this cave area. Yes. And there's a rat for some reason. Who knows? Who knows why that's there? And in here, keep going. And in this room, another semi-labyrinth. I'm going to have to check on the map, so I'll be right back. Oh geez, enemy. It's not long, it's not far now. We're not that far from where we're supposed to be. Let me just check on this. Oh, wrong direction. Gotta go this way. And the room with the letters should be right here. There it is. It's on an altar for some reason. Wonder what they're doing with it. Oh! Oh! That sound! I'll just... See, it said stop thief. I was right. You know, I thought... You know, when I played this, I thought for sure I heard them say stop thief. It's the voice clip from Arena. Do you remember it? I think that's pretty cool. I don't know why I think it's cool that they reused a voice clip from Arena. I mean, they produced a new one for the Daggerfall guards. And they keep playing it over and over. That's actually pretty fun. I thought I heard them say that, but I wasn't sure. So anyhow, enough fooling around. Let's see what the letter says. The letter with the sensitive and sentimental and personal nature. I have grave news. The totem of Tiber Septim has been found. You know what this means. I don't think I've heard any innuendos like that, Emperor. The power behind Tiber Septim could be unleashed upon Tamriel again. Rumor has it that Lord Woodbourne, a minor lord of Wayrest, has possession of it. He will doubtless lose it soon. Okay. So this totem of Tiber Septim sounds pretty important. We need to rest, because I don't have the spell points to teleport at the moment. Woohoo! Level 6! What do we put the points into? I'll just put it all into strength and intelligence as always. Now we may teleport. Actually, I think my Orcish skill just went up. I have no idea how you get better at the language without knowing the language first. But let's report what we found. So that part of the main quest is completed. This letter is dangerous. Gortwog had undoubtedly sold copies of it to everyone from Wayrest to the Underking. After all, if the powers of the Iliac Bay become embroiled in a war over the totem, he stands to gain quite a lot. You seem to have a knack for such things. Well, I don't know what the totem is. You want to tell me what the totem is? Want to tell me what it is? Okay, don't tell me what it is. So, with that part of the main quest completed, we will break for now, and next time we will head over to Sentinel to see what the Prince of Sentinel wants from us. Until next time, stop thief.